All right, you ready to go feed? It's feeding time. Go ahead. Go on. Come on, Baxter. Come on, Baxter. Come on, Scout. All right. We've had a little bit of rain last night, so it's boot weather this morning. We're going to go out and take a tour and feed. Come on. Come on. First stop is going to be the meat chickens. This is my chicken tractor that I built this past summer. Nothing fancy, but it works. Keeps them dry. Got heat lamps in on them. And they're always hungry. These are the Cornish cross chickens. No, you can't go out there. Get back in here. Get back in there. Everybody get in. Come on. And they're always hungry. This is their feed. I mix up their chick starter grower and use water with it to make it kind of stick together like a mash. And it's almost like eating candy. And they love it. You never can feed them fast enough. Don't think they're starving here because they act like this when they've got lots of food already in their trough. I guess I should have showed you this, but their trough is a piece of gutter, 10 foot long, and I've got it screwed to the side so they can't waller it off. All right, back up. Now these chicks are chickens. They're not chicks any longer. These chickens are 7 weeks old tomorrow. And they're eating about 2 5-gallon bucketfuls a day. I think I've got 38 chickens in here. Here, a little bit more over here. Right now, these chickens will weigh probably 5 to 6 pounds right now. Here you go. Oh yeah, that's treats. Empty the rest of it out here on the ground. They like to pick at it. So these are pretty large. These are the ones that you see in the chicken trucks going down the road to our local Amix farms. I hatch these out and raise them up. We do this twice a year. Feeds just my family. I don't do this for the public. But let's see how big this chicken is compared to my hand. So that's a pretty large bird. These will last us, once we butcher these birds, they'll last us about 6 months or so. With my family of 4, 2 teenagers. Well, they're not teenagers anymore. One of them anyway. So they're out of water. And of course they're out of food. They're always out of food. So we're going to go see if we can refill this 5-gallon bucket. What I'll do is mix up the mash, the wet mash, in the mornings and feed them twice out of that. And then in the evenings, I'll mix up another 5-gallon bucket and feed them out of that. So they're eating about 2 5-gallon buckets every day full of wet mash. Now, if it's dry, it's only maybe a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket full. But once you put the water in it, it will swell up and it goes a little bit further. There's the goats. Hello, babies. I know y'all are hungry. Y'all are always hungry too, even though you're well fed. There's my Molly Moo. There goes my Molly Moo. She says, it's feeding time, Ma. We've got in here our pheasants. The males are the colorful ones. We'll go inside so you can see. And that's a male. He's pretty colorful, if you can see that or not. I also have some bobwhite quail in here that I hatched out this past summer. I think I've got 4 or 5 males and about that many females. And we have a bobwhite out. They do get out occasionally. They kind of stick around though because of the rest of them in the pen. Of course, you know, they're not going to go very far unless something spooks them, like a cat. Got a couple of guineas up here on one of the old pens that I need to tear down. And my chickens. There's my Molly Moo. Hey, Molly Moo. And Opal. Opal is Molly's calf. She's going to be my future milk cow. We'll breed her in another 6 months or so. She's a year old as of the 28th of October. This is Curly. Curly is my steer. He's going to camp on Thanksgiving. We fed him for 2 years and now he's going to feed us. Probably not 2 years, but until he's gone. These are speckled Sussex. All of them in a line. There's roosters, then a hen, then a rooster, then a hen. It's pretty cool. All right. Welcome to the barn. Molly says, welcome to the barn. Molly says she's hungry. Are you hungry, girl? Huh? Let me get your trough. I had to take her trough down so that we could AI her. So I'll show you in just a minute. Let me reach over here and grab this. Got my handy dandy little grabber. All right, let me empty this out, Molly. Molly is impatient. I'll try to put your trough back up today. So we AI Molly. And so Molly will stick her head through this right here. She's like, no ma'am. And then we'll put something here for some food in, so she'll stick her head through this hole, and then I'll push this over, and it kind of, I won't say pinches her head, but it goes behind her horns so that she can't pull her head out, so the guy can get in behind her to AI her. Works pretty well. She eats the entire time, and she gets a treat of corn, so it's not like she's being tortured or anything. This is our feed for the cows. Molly Moo gets 3 scoops. Right now she only gets 2. She'll get her 3rd one in just a few minutes. And then Curly gets 2 scoops. We're just trying to feed him out. Hey, Curly. All right. Opal gets 1 full scoop. I say scoop. This is a coffee can. They get this twice a day, so I feed them in the morning and in the evening. All right, Opal. Good morning, Opal. Back up, baby girl. Back up. Move. I know, move. Here. This Opal. Opal weighs about, I'd say about 800 pounds right now. Curly in his stall, Molly over in her stall. Everybody's eating. Happy. They'll get a bale of hay in just a little bit. I do small bales, the square bales, because I can handle those. And I can store them in the dry, so I've got a few bales back here. And then I have another barn that I keep the rest of my bales of hay in. All right, Molly, you get 1 more scoop. I only give Molly 2 scoops to begin with because Opal comes in and tries to take everything. So I need Molly to be able to get as much as she can because she's my milk cow. And she's got to have all the nutrition that she can get. So the goats get 1 scoop of this same food with a little bit of corn as a treat. And then the chickens get the rest of the corn. Got some chickens over here in this fence that stays over there. We got all the chickens and all the guineas. Not all the guineas, but some of the guineas. I think I've got maybe around 30 or so guineas. There's guineas all over the top. Guineas everywhere. Okay. We've got some crumbles here for the quail and the pheasants. I'll go and deliver to them on my way to the goat pasture. Here I've got another house of quail. I think that's where my quail got out right there. I have to see if I can fix that.